Well. The Miami Heat are not going away as quickly as the Lakers would have liked. The Heat have won Game 5, meaning that the series is 2-3, the Lakers' way. And as of now, the Miami Heat are not done just yet. If we're being honest, this was by far the best game we've had this NBA Finals. And outside of Game 1, the series has been relatively close, and we'll get into that in this video, because there's a few factors we have going on. Is Anthony Davis 100% healthy? Because the Bam and Goran Dragic injuries do hurt the Miami Heat, but it's not as bad as if the Lakers lose one of LeBron James or Anthony Davis. And yes, Anthony Davis will probably continue to play, but if he's not 100% healthy, it does have a huge effect on the Los Angeles Lakers offense. Because really, the Miami Heat have other players that can step up on the offensive end. The Lakers don't really have anybody, and we've seen LeBron James play terrific. He dropped 40 points, yet the Lakers were still not able to win the game because they just don't have any other scoring options. Kyle Kuzma is known as a scorer much more than he is a defender, yet he's not being able to score. Danny Green has played shocking for this Lakers team, and they drew up a wide open play for him to hit the open 3 to tie the game, yet he wasn't able to hit that 3, and he hasn't been able to hit 3s during the series either. Cadwell Post played okay, but he's not going to drop 30 to 20 points like Duncan Robinson did tonight, so that's the big question for the Lakers, and it does bring many questions for the Miami Heat. If they're actually up to standard, can they win this series? What's been positive for the Miami Heat is that they know what their team is. They know that Jimmy Butler is the leading scorer and the main offensive piece. And that just means the rest of the team has to play their role. They don't have to play above their role, they just have to play their role for the team. Of course, in some games, there will be 1 or 2 players that will play exceptionally well, and they will play better than they normally do. In this game, it was Duncan Robinson, but in past games, it's been Tyler Hero or Bam Adebayo, and that's the way the Miami Heat run their offense. And they can continue to do this for the rest of the series, because really when you look at it, outside of Game 1, where Goran Dragic and Bam got injured, the Lakers clearly dominated that game, and there is no excuse for the Miami Heat. But if you take that game aside, the series is tied 2-2. The Miami Heat were close in the Los Angeles Lakers 6-point win in Game 2, so really, the Heat are actually making a steady comeback in this series, and even though the Lakers were up 3-1, I still think the Miami Heat have a chance to win this series. Obviously, the Lakers at this time will still be favorites because they are the Los Angeles Lakers, but a lot depends on Anthony Davis's health and the way that their role players are able to step up in the next 2 games. Outside of Duncan Robinson, you could expect the Miami Heat to play this sort of game in every game for the rest of the series. Sure, Duncan Robinson may not go for 26 points, but let's say he goes for 15, and maybe Tyler Hero goes for 20, or Kendrick Nunn goes for 20, or Bam Adebayo goes for 20. That means the Miami Heat still produce the same number of points on the offensive end, and they're not reliant on 1 or 2 players. For the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron had 40. And Davis had 28 while still playing incredible with 3 blocks, 3 steals and 12 rebounds, yet the Lakers weren't able to win the game and they only had a lead for a minor part of this game. And that was in the last quarter where the Miami Heat were able to fight back and obviously win the game. If you have your 2 best players scoring 40 points and nearly 30 points and you're still not able to win, it shows that there is a little bit of a problem there for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think we can all agree though, Game 5 has definitely been the best game these NBA Finals and potentially in these NBA playoffs. Now, the series looks a lot better and you can assume that viewership will be up for the next 2 games because it's really starting to ramp up and get exciting. But let's touch on Game 5 and what I noticed. It got off to a pretty physical start. We saw Jimmy Butler and Dwight Howard, 2 physical players, not backing down and taking a stance for their team, especially Jimmy Buckets, who I think he was sending a message to his team to play physical and hard and win the game at all cost. He really set the tone to start the game, and he continued with that determination throughout the rest of the game too, which the Miami Heat as a team followed him. Jimmy Butler led them in the first half, but they also followed him to play well during the second half and take back the lead in the final quarter, which was something that I noticed the Miami Heat were able to do throughout the game as well. Every time the Lakers looked like they were about to take the lead, the Miami Heat snatched it back, and every time the Miami Heat went on a run, the Lakers would pull it back. Obviously, the Miami Heat led in the first quarter, and they started off hot in the second quarter too. Lakers fans got a scare with Anthony Davis going down, but he returned. He just re-aggravated his heel injury that he picked up in Game 4 of the NBA Finals, and he seemed fine, but he didn't seem 100%. Bam Adebayo doesn't look 100%, and neither does Anthony Davis, and that's going to make this series interesting, because I feel like the Lakers rely more on Anthony Davis than the Miami Heat rely on Bam Adebayo. But anyway, From there, it was back and forth. The Lakers could never take the lead up until the last quarter, meaning that was a pretty good sign for the Miami Heat. They were able to lead throughout the entire game, even with LeBron James nailing threes and scoring whenever he wanted. The Miami Heat were able to stick with it and maintain the plan and the lead for the entire game, which was a very good sign. Yet, it was all down to the final quarter. The Lakers looked ready to take the Miami Heat's game away from them and actually win the NBA championship. But Miami had a 6-point lead heading into the last quarter with a 4-point play from Duncan Robinson that was super clutch, a Bam Adebayo easy dunk, and then a block to end the third quarter with a 6-point lead going to the fourth quarter, in which we saw LeBron James hit clutch shots after clutch shot, Jimmy Butler hit some clutch shots, and then at the final ending of the quarter, we saw Danny Green have a wide open shot to tie the game, which he wasn't able to convert, and in the end, the Miami Heat went down the other end. Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero were able to convert their free throws, and the game was over. The Heat won. And that was basically a recap of Game 5. But what does the future look like? Nobody knows. All that we know is that if you take out the Game 1 win from the Los Angeles Lakers, which was a blowout win, it's been pretty competitive in all other games. The Miami Heat have won 2 out of the 4, meaning that the series to me is obviously still in the Lakers' favor, but closer than people think. Jimmy Butler has shown that he's become a far better scorer in these last few games, and also the Miami Heat have managed to slow down Anthony Davis. With Goran Dragic injured, the Miami Heat have been missing that scoring option that will get them around 20 points per game, but they've also made up for that with Kendrick Nunn getting more minutes and scoring, Tyler Hero playing his role, and Duncan Robinson stepping up and taking more shots than normal, which has been a real reason the Miami Heat are still in this series. So what do you think? Is the series over? Do the Heat still have a chance? Or are the Lakers going to win Game 6 and win the NBA championship? Let me know down below in the comment section what you think. If you enjoy the video, please help me out by sharing it around, hitting that like button, and subscribing if you're new for NBA content. Hit that notification button so you stay up to date with every time I upload a new video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. I am out. Peace. 1-point game. Come on, Jimmy. We got you for a reason, Jimmy. We got you for a reason. And one. Come on, Jimmy. Oh. LeBron. There we go. LeBron is fine. Oh my god. This game's crazy. This game is crazy. We need this one, man. We need this one. It's forcing Game 6. If we get this game, anything's possible. I swear, if Davis hits another crazy 3, Butler's a good defender. Lock him up, Jimmy. Lock him up, Jimmy. Oh, no, he's trashed. Yes, 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 yes. Woo! That is defense, baby. Defense wins championships, baby. Oh my god. Yeah. Woo! All right, come on, Tyler. He's a rookie, guys, but he's clutch. You know, honestly, if we miss it, that's all right. No way. No way. Yeah, baby. Woo!